Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew up around pro athletes. His father worked in Major League Baseball, and Donovan said, "I saw guys making millions, staying humble and grounded. I also saw the other side. So I try to treat people right. I grew up that way, and the NBA doesn't change it." Kevin, he's showing as much as he's talking about it.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight, and you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Mitchell and Bogdanovich. They're the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Ante Graham is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Hayes in at power forward. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now, here's Pascal, covered by Hayes. The 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Now here's Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Over Valanciunas. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Graham. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And it's Graham missing. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Magic in Orlando. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And that one is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
It's deflected. Mitchell against Graham. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst. Now here's Conley. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Graham kicks to Ingram. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Spotting up and knocking it down. Ingram with the sweet touch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 30 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Graham. 17 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Ingram with it. Conley picks him up. Out to Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. And finally they hit one.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Conley against Graham. Here's Mitchell. Rejected by Ingram. Bogdanovich against Williamson. Graham. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Conley against Graham. Mitchell looking it over. And here's Bogdanovich for three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Williamson.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Pelicans leading by 6. The pass to Williamson. Ingram against Bogdanovich. Ingram passes to Williamson. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Conley up top, covered by Hayes. Beyond the arc. And it's Mitchell missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Graham with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Jazz trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The drive by Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
And he makes the first.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Graham. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Ingram outside. Pass to Hayes. Graham surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Jazz.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Eric Paschall. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Now here's Graham. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Here's Graham. Pass to Gomez. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Here's Valanciunas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Mitchell. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Orlando.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Threat of the shot got him off balance. Nice work from Bogdanovich.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
First free throw is good.
And, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Thomas comes in for Mitchell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pelicans leading by 4. Satoransky looking around. Lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. The shot will not fall. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
So it's Utah now, following the score by New Orleans. Back to Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I'm sure you've got a list Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to?
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Hunt.
Are you kidding me?
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Clarkson lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Passes it to Satoransky. Valanciunas against Whiteside. Fader on the way. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He's covered by Gay. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Gay with the dunk.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. The pass to Satoransky. There's the triple. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Feeds it to Gay. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Thomas kicks to Bogdanovich. Ball stolen. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Garrett Temple has checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Bogdanovich. Both good from the line that time. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Thomas kicks to Whiteside. Offline with his 3. New Orleans leading by 6. Oh, and he he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson passes to Thomas. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Thomas, no luck. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Down low. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up?
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
For New Orleans, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
.46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Here's Whiteside. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for New Orleans. They have a 9-point lead. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Thomas is out there with Conley. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. And he makes the first. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective.
And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad, and a proud one at that. Now, here's Ingles, covered by Hayes, and it's denied. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Pelicans leading by 9. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Ingles. Defense is right there. Here's Pascal. No good there. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Outside Conley. The wide open look here for Ingles. Rebounded by Temple. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Pascal against Satoransky. He kicks to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Temple can't get it to go.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Taken away by Hayes. Pass to Hart. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Back to Hart. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Sunday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Wizards,
Take a break.
it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Ingram comes in for Garrett Temple. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Satoransky. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Ingles. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Free throw drops for Ingles.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Graham with the ball. Hayes finds Ingram. Lets it go from the wing. Bank shot. No good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ingram outside. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 8. Conley into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. Dishes to Ingram. Wide open look. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Outside Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Magic. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
And so here is New Orleans. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at Williamson sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing you already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Ingram wide open. Utah's on defense. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Looking for Pascal, he gets it there. Back to Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. Rejected by Ingram. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Clarkson's checked in. There's the pass to Gobert. Now Clarkson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Mitchell. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Clarkson dishes to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And here's Utah. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Haskell misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Haskell with the steal. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now the feed to Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
For New Orleans, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the Jazz making a change here. Thomas has checked in.
One shot.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here is Graham. The three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Here's Clarkson. Offensive rebound. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Graham in the corner. Back to Ingram. Looking to get it going. No good. Shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Graham. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Buried from 15 feet out. Ingram's got 8.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers, guys, in his sleep. I mean, the defenses can't allow him to get going from there. That's his sweet spot.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. And so he makes both from the line. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans.
Timeout, timeout.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And let's check out the stats for Ingram. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 23 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Mitchell finds Thomas. Mitchell against Ingram. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Graham. And finished off by Graham.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Baseline try. And it's Mitchell missing. New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Devontae Graham good for 3. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Graham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count that one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Gay passes to Clarkson. To end the run. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Graham dishes to Valanciunas. Ingram with it. Now defended by Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Temple comes in for Devontae Graham. And Utah with a change here too. Whiteside's checked in. Temple finds Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 4. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it to Gay. From about 19 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Hart. He's got 8. Inside. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 15 points.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. never hesitates to find the open guy.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Few isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Jackson Hayes is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 6. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Passes it to Bogdanovich from deep three-point range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ingram with room to shoot. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 3. The pass to Conley. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. For the tie. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 20 points.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Graham with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. 90 seconds now into the second half. Knocks down the three ball. Ingram's got 11 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Hayes the pass to Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Kicks to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Graham. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. He kicks it to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Valanciunas. The three. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Now Conley. Passes to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Pelicans leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Pascal, the pass to Mitchell, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And checking out some numbers for Graham. How this season has been coming along for him. He's putting up about 12 points a game. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Ingram against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
For New Orleans, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First one falls for him.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Conley against Graham. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Mike Conley.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ingram dishes to Graham. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Mitchell with it, working on Hayes. To the middle, here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Graham finds Ingram. Back to Graham. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Down low, here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", with that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Whiteside trying to break free, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. New Orleans leading by 6. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Oh, Whiteside in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
From about 16, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Satoransky against Mitchell. Feeds it to Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice, strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
The Jazz making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Here's Satoransky. He has 7. And the pass to Temple. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Well, he's a career journeyman, but Garrett Temple's well respected in that locker room, and smart vet who can play decent defense and gives you some quality minutes.
Boy, what an example Garrett Temple is for guys that may not come into the league with a lot of notoriety. Man, he just is highly respected because he's smart, he's tough, he's about the team, he's always...
Oh,
great! Goodness! That was special!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Pass to Ingles. Gay with it, covered by Williamson. Whiteside inside, working on Williamson. Whiteside, good.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Pass to Hernangomez. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Thomas dishes to Gay. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Zion Williamson. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 22 points per, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And the first one drops.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. Mitchell comes in for Thomas. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. And both free throws good from Whiteside. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Temple. No points in the game yet for him.
Difficult to guard in pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
Whiteside kicks to Conley. He feeds it to Gay. That one good for 2. Gay's got 10 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint, here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Conley against Satoransky. Here's Mitchell. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Conley. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
New Orleans leading by 8. And here is Satoransky. He has 7. Yep, it counts. Williamson's got 22 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Passes it to Temple. There's 42 seconds left in the third, but they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
Now, here's Satoransky. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Mitchell with it. He's got 34. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. It'll count. Off on that one. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jazz trail by 8, and Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gay is out there with Gobert, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
The Pelicans shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Pass to Graham. And he makes that one.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Now Conley. Gay outside. Back to Conley. Gobert trying to get open, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Conley. Conley's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Graham, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Satoransky. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Utah. Good on both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Graham against Conley. Inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Here's Ingram. Good on the shot.
Nice touch from Ingram on the jumper. No way anybody can stop that from going down.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Conley. Oh, that's blocked. Graham against Gobert. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Mitchell in the corner from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hart, defended by Paschal. The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Gobert. At the elbow, Conley. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pass to Hayes. Ingram against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Pelicans leading by 5. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Graham.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hart. And so he hits both. Pelicans leading by 3. Ingram outside. And it's in there. Ingram's got 21.
Well, I like the determination of Ingram. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
Graham against Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 9th assist in the game now. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Ingram against Mitchell. Jazz trail by 3. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Pelicans shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Mitchell against Ingram. Here's Hayes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Utah with the ball. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Now Conley. Graham defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Conley drops them both. And here is Graham. Ingram outside. He gets it in there. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Bucket is good. Conley's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And here are the Pelicans now. Now here's Graham. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
1 shot.
Here's Graham. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Graham against Conley. Ingram outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Ingram's got 25 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Pelicans trail by 6. Graham with the ball. With some arc. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Pascal. Graham against Conley. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Conley against Graham. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The Jazz shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Conley into the lane, and it's good for 2. Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, it seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Pelicans shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Now Graham to the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Conley's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Williamson kicks to Satoransky. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Graham.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here is Conley. And stolen by Graham. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Graham throws it down hard.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Conley, the pass to basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Graham against Conley. Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here when it's a big possession? Giving it to him is a great idea.
Outside Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And a close game like this, Bogdanovich coming up big with that basket.
Here's Satoransky. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Valanciunas. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
And stolen by Graham. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Williamson against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Gobert. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Mike, when you look at how the team's been playing the last few games, are you happy with the way things are going?
Yeah, you know, I think we're playing very well. I think we're finally getting the chemistry that we want, and everybody's just playing hard right now.
Always a team effort here. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.